Hello, and welcome to the Let's Talk About Jesus podcast. I am your host today, Tennille Gregory, and today's episode is going to be short but powerful. Our topic is turning your creativity into a tool for impact influence. So many people have gifts and creative abilities, but struggle to understand how to use them in a way that truly makes a difference for God's kingdom. Today, I'm excited because we're joined by a woman who not only teaches this, but she lives it out. Her name is Mrs. Faithful Adesina, and she is an author, intercessor, entrepreneur, and founder of Kingdom Giantess Ministries, and with a heart for helping believers discover and walk boldly in their God-given purpose. In today's episode, Mrs. Adesina will answer a wonderful key question, which is how can someone turn their creativity into a tool for impact and influence? But before we dive into that conversation, I'm just going to bring her on here and welcome her to the program. Welcome.
Hello. Thank you so much, Tennille, for having me.
Thank you for being on our program. We're so excited to have you here. For those of us that are just tuning into the podcast, Mrs. Adesina just finished a powerful, packed, full-length program on our live program, Let's Talk About Jesus, where she talked about the power of creativity, turning gifts into influence and impact. It was wonderful, and anybody who has the opportunity, I definitely encourage you to go and watch the full-length presentation because this is just a snack-sized bit of what we talked about on that program. And so, again, you will be answering the question, how can someone turn their creativity into a tool for impact and influence? Over to you.
Thank you for that question. So first of all, you have to know that God has placed those gifts and talents in you so you can use them to serve others. That is the key word, service. To serve others so you could spread, kingdom influence and bring glory to his name. So you have to know that first of all, and then you can use the creativity that God has given you as a tool for impact and influence by first realizing that it's a calling, which I mentioned in the podcast, and then by refining those gifts and those talents, as you cannot serve, it to the world in the crude form. I mentioned that God always gives us, gifts and talents in its crude form, and which has to be refined by us. We refine it by going for knowledge, being constant students, learning and going for trainings and sitting under mentorship. This is how we refine the gifts and talents that God has given to us, and then we serve our gifts with excellence. Excellence is the key, just like Joseph, and Daniel served with excellence and got the attention of kings. That is how we enter into influence, and that's how, like I said, we step into influence. When you step into influence, remember whose kingdom you are representing. Remember that you are representing the kingdom of God. Remember that you are a voice of God, even in that space, in that field, to bring change, to bring and to spread the influence of the kingdom in that sector. So that's just the way, in a nutshell, how you can turn your creativity into a tool for impact and influence. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's been a wonderful time on the Let's Talk About Jesus podcast. Today we talked about turning your creativity into a tool for impact and influence. And thank you for being our wonderful guest on the program today.
Thank you, sis. Thank you so much for having me.
Please stay with us in the studio. Thank you.
Thank you.
What a powerful reminder that creativity is not accidental. It's intentional and it's God-given, and it's meant to be used for impact. Mrs. Adesina has shown us that when we surrender our gifts to God and nurture them with faith and walk in obedience, our creativity becomes more than an expression. It actually becomes influence. We hope that you've been blessed by today's episode, and we thank you for listening to Let's Talk About Jesus. Until next time, please stay encouraged and stay faithful and keep walking in purpose. Have a blessed week.